Hey friends, Mike and Jess here.
And welcome to Regeneration Nation TV. We are back at it again. This is Season 2, The Ricky Gervais Show, Episode 1, Clive Warren. We did actually have to look that up because I don't know who Clive Warren is. So we do know that he is a British radio presenter.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're back for Season 2, baby. We had a little bit of a break here. Went and saw some Faulty Towers. That was fun. Mm-hmm. We're back for Season 2.
I do like the dynamic that we get to have a break of it and then just be more excited for it when it comes.
Yeah,
Absence
I like
makes
it.
the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, it's like normal TV, except, this is way less of a break, honestly, than normal TV. If you're waiting on the new episode of House of Dragon, it's going to be a minute, but not the Ricky Gervais Show here on RNTV.
It's
We're
unlimited.
back.
Unlimited.
As always, we've got links for this video down below. Shout out to little monkey fella. But yeah, let's get into this.
Let's do it.
Has anything changed from Season 1 to Season 2?
For the past few years, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Karl Pilkington have been meeting regularly for a series of pointless conversations. This is one of them.
Testing. Is that all right? Hello and welcome to the Ricky Gervais Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant.
Hello.
And the little round-headed buffoon that is Karl Pilkington.
All right.
Nothing's changed.
Now,
that's what I was
everyone
talking
I was
about.
focused on it too. I was like, don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Nothing's changed.
It's
I'm
just...
like, oh, wait for it. Wait. Yep. She's still the same person.
Stupid.
Now, everyone knows over the past few years, my big pet project, it hasn't been my own career, it's been get Karl famous.
Yeah.
I want people to recognise him in the street, come up to him and say, "You bald-headed mank twat."
Well, let me tell you
no.
now, Rick, I've been out and about, and a lot of people have come up to me and said, has Karl Pilkington got a head like a fucking orange?
Well,
and I've had to instantly confirm the answer to be yes.
But he's had a call. He had a call recently from a film company asking him if he's got any ideas for movies. Now, how desperate, in what dire straits must the British film industry be that they're going, we need Karl Pilkington. We have hit rock bottom. And he went along for an interview.
So
that's not how I feel.
And you...
I went along and had a meeting. And they just said, right, got any ideas? And sort of said, what are you thinking? What sort of thing are you after? Are you after action, thriller, whatever?
Because you can provide any of that.
I love that he's playing it cool, like you've come to the right person. My time's precious, what do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Karl Pilkington, the movie doctor, what do you need, Papa?
So thought of this idea sort of on the spot.
Good.
That I whiz by them. No, but sometimes that's how good ideas come up, don't they? Just
random. So a lot of yours have come up, yeah.
No, but if you just talk, I find that your mouth comes out with stuff.
Right, there's another quote.
Right.
There is another quote.
If you talk, your mouth comes out with stuff.
That to me stands along with what were those things in Gremlins called?
No, but what I mean, if you sit there and try and use your brain to do it,
right,
it doesn't work the same. Just keep talking. Just keep your mouth talking, and eventually it will come out with something pretty good.
That is exactly what Plato said.
So anyway,
Aristotle, he said, "Sit down. I've got an idea for you." Aristotle said, "Plato, how do I go?" Right, just keep talking, and eventually your brain will come out with stuff.
So what I thought, I just started off by saying actors' names and that who I thought should be in it, because then that's giving more. It's building.
Right.
Okay,
So who did
you say?
So I said, right, I'm seeing Clive Warren.
Who the fuck's Clive Warren?
Who's Clive Warren?
The one who was in Closer.
Clive Owen.
Clive Owen.
Right.
I was like, wait, how are they weaving him into this?
It's not.
But yeah, he confused the two people.
Yeah.
I love Clive Owen. He's in some good movies, man.
Yeah, because even the cartoon.
Haven't seen him in a bit, but around when this came out, he was in a lot of stuff, though.
He's a handsome fella.
I have to admit.
I'd watch a movie with him in it for
I have
sure.
to admit. Honestly, I feel like, what we think Karl would come up with a movie script, there's movies out there. There are like directors out there that are known for that specific type of movie. That's what I think that he would, no matter if it's action, drama, whatever, he's going to come up with some it's almost like a parody of a real movie. You know what I mean? everything's a lot brighter.
All
this
the
season.
outlandish,
the show's a lot
stuff.
brighter, the background and everything like that.
Oh, you noticed more than I do. I didn't. I just
The one
looked
who was
same
in
to me.
Closer.
Clive Owen.
Clive Owen.
Right, all right.
Did they look at you like you're a fucking idiot?
So then we all started trying to figure out who's this Clive Warren we've not heard about. He must be amazing.
Get me Clive Warren on the phone.
Give me Clive
Warren.
And I said Rebecca De
Clive
Mornay,
Warren.
right?
What?
Oh, where did that come
She
from?
hasn't been in a film for 15 years.
Clive Warren and Rebecca De Mornay. They thought he was a genius. They've never thought of putting Clive Warren with Rebecca De Mornay.
But hang on a minute, you could have any film star. This is your fantasy casting, and you choose a bloke that doesn't exist and a woman who hasn't been on TV or in a film for 10 years.
Oh God!
Why didn't you choose,
Someone who
Wait.
existed?
or someone who's a big star?
Oh God!
We looked up Clive Warren and we found a real person, but like they probably don't even know about this guy.
They said, who is Clive Warren? They didn't even know that
And
he's
they
a
just
British
said somebody
radio
who
presenter.
doesn't exist.
But
We're
he's
over here
meaning,
like,
he's
good thing we
meaning
looked
Clive...
up Clive Warren and we know who he is before the
I
video.
know, right? But look, okay, this is who he's talking about. I'm thinking Clive Owen. Sorry, guys, I'm doing this right
We
on.
know that's who he's talking about. We've already established that.
Okay, I didn't know if you were thinking the same person.
No,
Okay.
me and you looked up Clive Warren before the episode,
I
and at the
know.
beginning we even mentioned that good thing we looked him up. And now they
You're
don't
right, I
even know
forgot.
who the hell we're talking about.
I forgot that we did that. Already.
So anyway, starts off, and the people, you're seeing into their lives from
Yeah.
like the morning.
Yeah.
So it's like a nice sunny day.
Yeah.
Radio's on. They're going about the day. They're having the breakfast. They're saying, "Oh, what we're doing tonight?" And you're thinking, "Oh, they've got a nice life."
Mm.
She's like, "Love you" and all that. Yeah. He walks out the house, gets hit by a bus.
Oh,
So Clive Warren's dead.
I don't know if Clive Warren would take that part
because he ain't got much to do, has he?
No, I don't. If I know Clive Warren,
And I think you do.
I think I do. Carry on. So he's hit by a bus, so he's
So
dead.
he's hit by a bus and that.
Oh my
The
God.
titles come up.
Oh,
It's got you.
Carl
She's
Pilkington.
devastated. She's fed up. She's devastated and that. Doctor says Clive's dead.
Who's playing the Doctor? Jack Nicholson House.
Sort of. What's that
Nicholson
fella who was
House.
in Independence Day?
Will Smythe.
No, the old black fella.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him in. He's
Morgan
a
Freeman.
doctor.
Yeah.
He says,
He was in Independence Day?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I do not
haven't
remember
seen
him in Independence Day.
in so long.
I don't remember him in Independence Day. I'm sorry.
Freeman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get him in. He's
Morgan
a
Freeman.
doctor.
Yeah.
He says, your husband's dead. She's like, oh, God. What happens then is, he says, but listen,
He's telling
what we
the
can do
story.
now, we can take the brain out,
Right.
Right.
and a fact that I read that day before the meeting, this isn't in the film now, this is me.
Right, but
Right.
luckily you
I
read
read a thing about how the brain can run on half of it. You've actually got a full brain,
Some
run
of
it on
us have.
half. So this was in my mind still.
Well, half your mind, yeah.
So I said, what happens is Morgan Freeman says, been working on this. You can run your life on half a brain.
Right.
She's sort of a bit like, what you tell me this for now? My husband's just died like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, but if we're going to do this, we've got to act quick. She's like, do what? He says, whilst his brain's not fully dead, because it stays awake for a bit when you've
Oh,
been
he's
killed.
not dead then. Fine.
No, but
Wait.
he is. But they found out that
Right.
it stays awake a little bit.
No.
So-
that's
No,
not-
he's gone. He's hit by a bus.
Yeah, no, he's dead. If the brain's dead, you are dead.
Clive Warren's dead.
And if the brain's not dead, you're not dead.
No, but it's like people in a coma. They're dead, aren't they? But
No,
the brain's
no,
dead.
No, they're in a coma.
No, they're not
in a
dead.
coma.
No, they come out of comas, don't
All right, then he's in a coma. He's been hit by the bus, but the chances are he's not going to come out of that coma, but his brain is still awake. So change that. That's easily done.
Hold on though. I like this fact that he's in a coma, so they're going, look, he's definitely going to die in this coma. Take the brain out now. Pop the brain out.
But why is that such a weird thing when that's what they do now? That's what they do now.
What is?
That's what they do.
What?
They do that.
What? A brain transplant?
No, but when, like, how I've signed that donor card,
Yeah.
like, if anything happens to me...
No. There's
got the
no
lot.
such thing as a brain donor. Oh, we've explained to you before.
Yeah, but they're working on it. They've said something about Einstein. They messed about with his brain for ages, trying to work out if it was full of stuff. That's what they're doing. They're working on that. There's loads of things that doctors are doing that we don't know about. I've seen some weird stuff on the internet.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah.
I saw a program
Really
on Channel
weird.
5 where a monkey brain was still alive and it was stuck on a stick. And they
You were
poked
watching the Magic Roundabout.
They poked it and it reacted.
Right.
So it's still alive. It's being kept alive, and it's only a matter of time. What's the brain linked up to? As long as you can link it up to the eyes, and somehow so it can tell the arms and legs what to do, you're laughing.
I love that. Imagine a team full of doctors going, well, we're going to try and do a brain sort of Carl. As long as you can link this up to the eyes and tell the arms and legs what to do, we're laughing. Cheers, Carl. See you later.
Then what happens is they say, do you want half of his brain in your head?
Half of his brain in her head.
She says, definitely not. I'm having you struck off. She starts screaming. She calls the police. He gets
Yeah,
arrested.
but you'd have said that years ago.
Them showing this, and then like it's him telling what the scene's like, and then it's like, no, this is what would happen. It's like seeing a movie being written and rewritten in real time with the writers' room like constantly fighting over everything.
Like someone else's arm put on their body and stuff.
Yeah, but he's only in a coma.
Yeah.
No, but he's not going to come out of that coma.
Right.
So it's like this or nothing. It's
Right.
like, look,
Hold on
you
a
know,
minute. Because to me, this movie sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
Because it would be you, the love of my life, and this is outlandish. This would never happen. So you can make it be anything that you want to be. It's a movie, after all. It would be half of your brain, like, in me. So it would be your thoughts and my thoughts. You would be controlling, I don't know, maybe one side of my body. I see where he's saying, like.
And then it turns into a dark, twisted movie to where I slowly start to just delete you from the other side, and somehow
That's
I take
not where
control.
I was going. I was
of
going
the
more
whole
romantic
brain.
comedy with it. I was gonna go more romantic.
It's not
funny.
gonna be though. It's not gonna be though. I'm sorry.
It could be. It could be. You could have funny moments where
For some reason, my brain's
he
just
wants
more
to drink
dominating than yours, and it
all-
starts to take over the whole body.
True.
It's kind of like Cyberpunk. I played the game Cyberpunk. It just sounds really similar. I'm sorry.
Boo.
No,
but
but
you
it's
want to
not-
drink black coffee, and I want to drink my, mocha frappe with extra
Yeah,
sprinkles.
We're
and...
definitely drinking black. I'm sorry.
Put on their body and stuff.
Yeah, but he's only in a coma.
Yeah.
No, but he's not going to come out of that coma.
Right.
So it's like this or nothing. It's
Right.
like, look, what we're going to do here? We can either turn the switch off, or we can put his head in your head.
But why would you?
So
Why?
what he does? So what they do then? They're going to take half his brain.
Half of his brain, take out half of hers, pop it in place
Why would she do that?
because she loves him.
But hold on. Well, no. Wait. What would she then be?
Because this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. Sorry.
What happens is he explains all this. So I mean, this would probably cover about 20 minutes in the film, but I'm just rushing
I just
rushing
switched
it
off,
up now.
but yeah.
No, you wouldn't. This bit would have you. So what?
Well, I'd have actually left when I wouldn't have even gone in to see a film starring Clive Warren and Rebecca De Mornay, unless it was 1985.
So the thing is, she's the same as you. She says the same thing. She goes, "Why would I do that, Doctor?" And he goes, "Well, what will happen is, he's gone, but you'll have his thoughts. So in the morning when you say, oh, I don't know what to have, will I have cornflakes? His bit of the brain will sort of say,
Have a Weetabix.
Have shredded wheat or
Yeah.
whatever." And she's like, "Oh yeah, good idea."
Sorry. So the point of this film is that the dead man can remind her what breakfast cereal she likes.
Yeah. So the thought.
What do you mean? Yes. So that's it, is it?
No. That's not the only thing.
Wait a minute. This is only
Come on, Ricky. Don't get so
Give
mad
it a
about
chance,
it. This
Ricky.
could be a good movie
This
in a lot of different
could.
ways, whether it takes the dark twisted turn like mine, or
Stays
I was just
romantic
joking. I do
and
see your vision
lovely.
for a romantic movie about it, and somehow it does take a sad turn at the end. And it just doesn't work. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to keep going about this all day. Either way, this could make a good movie.
This could, if they do it correctly. I think that this could do very well.
That's just the first bit. Everything's going well. She has it done.
So who is she? Is she herself?
She's Rebecca De Mornay.
Yeah.
But now
With
and again,
Cla-
with him chipping in with a bit of voiceover. So
It is one side of her body.
So she can't decide what dress to wear.
She's had half of her brain taken out and put in a bin.
Yeah.
Okay, and Clive Warren's half has been put in there. So now she's walking round. Okay.
So she's like a schizophrenic.
No, like I say, the brain is alive, so it's all going well when she leaves hospital,
Yeah.
and she gets a first taste of it, and it's a bit weird to get hold of because she's sort of, I think when she signs herself out, he's sort of fighting, writing his name and stuff. So there's a few sort of technical things that she has to get used to.
And does Clive's brain know that he's now inside her brain?
Does that matter?
Well, I would say it matters because otherwise...
Yes, it does matter, Karl. What's he thinking? What's the point of this? Why is she...
They're helping him write the movie. They're like, no. You are on the surface of being something good, but like we need to get a little deeper. He hadn't even thought about that part
first. Yeah.
The fact he hasn't even thought about that part yet.
Does that matter?
Does matter, Karl. What's he thinking?
What's
the point of this? Why has she gone along with this?
Because she really loves him.
But what's in it for him? What does she think?
Well, say if I died and Suzanne said, go on, I'll have half of Karl's, right? She would wake up in the morning to a thought of me sort of going, oh, you never guess what I've just thought about or whatever. I'd still be there. The rest of your body is sort of waste, isn't it?
But Karl, the rest of your body's sort of waste.
No, it is kind of. When someone dies...
I am going to a very sentimental place, and this is the craziest I have ever felt ever because this is insane. This is an insane idea, but it's so romantic how he shocks me with his romanticism. Like, he doesn't seem like he's very straightforward, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's very like, tell the truth. This is how it is. But I feel like he has a little bit of romance in him. That's just a romantic thought a little bit. It's a little crazy, but I see where he's going with it.
Yeah, for sure. I do too.
The rest of your body's sort of waste.
No, it is kind of. When someone dies, it's not that person anymore, is it? You can't have a chat with them. So if you could have someone's brain in your head when they're dead, you'd have it, wouldn't you?
What are you talking about? Why would I have someone's brain in my head when they're dead?
Well,
I've got a perfectly good brain.
So you're telling me you wouldn't have it done then?
Of course I fucking wouldn't.
I can also categorically state I wouldn't either.
Yeah, but you're saying that now, but once you're in that position that someone who, you love and that dies, if the doctor said, do you want it?
No! I go, no! It's madness!
I don't think
it's madness! All right. So,
if there was some guarantee that it's like, hey, I'm not going to end up insane.
Yeah.
Like, this is basically just going to be normal, except... like, you're not going to fight over each other. It's just like she's with you. You can hear her thinking, and like you can actually have thoughts back and forth with her.
I would love
that. And have conversations inside
I would
of your
do it
head,
in a
and
heartbeat.
like she's still there with you.
If I knew it was 100% safe, I wasn't going to lose my mind, like you say.
It is this is a fictional movie.
This is 100%.
I don't know
never
in
gonna
real
happen.
life if this would happen, but in a fictional movie situation, hell yeah, I'm going to do it.
I would do it. But in this dynamic, you can see who's actually in a relationship. I don't know if Stephen Merchant's in a relationship or Ricky Gervais, but as far as I know, I have not heard of them being.
And they might be thinking about it too literally. He's still thinking about it in a movie
in a romantic,
sense, and it's like it's a romantic
far-fetched way.
Yeah.
I go, no! It's madness!
I don't think
it's madness! All right. So tell me a typical bit of dialogue.
They still want to hear more though.
Scene.
Yeah, that was dynamite.
Yeah.
That's fucking Oscar winning.
Yeah. Can we do lunch?
There may be like at the funeral, because even though the brain's still alive, they still have the funeral, and you can have like a funny bit where they stood around the grave and like there's some relation there who he doesn't like, and she can start laughing, and the family are looking at her going, why is she laughing?
Yeah.
And she's sort of laughing, and he's saying something a bit rude, going, look at her head. Do you know what I mean? Stuff in the family.
I would like
A little cameo for you.
Yeah.
And so you have all that, and people are sort of liking the film, thinking, oh, it's quite funny, this.
Yeah.
And then you hit them hard.
It's the most ludicrous idea for film I've ever heard. It's the maddest. Honestly, it really is the ramblings of a mental case.
I have to say though, I am hooked now. I want to know what's going to happen next in the story.
Then what happens
Yes.
is she hears the voice go, Leslie, where are you? Something.
Right.
Her name's not Leslie.
No.
No.
So she's thinking, who's Leslie?
Yeah.
So in her mind, she's going, who's Leslie? He's going, oh,
So he's thought, hang on, I've let something slip.
I've
here.
let something slip. So she's going, answer me.
Oh.
He goes quiet on her.
Oh.
So
he was having an affair.
this is the thing. So she's trying to hunt down
Leslie.
and
he's got to stop her thinking it.
then what happens is, I mean, you know,
Where your ex?
So he's
The
got
plot
Leslie.
thickens.
she's
This
got
is
to hunt down
awesome.
Leslie.
It's a woman, is it? Another Leslie, or
It's
is it a
another
bloke?
woman.
Right.
But what happens is, I mean, without ruining the end for everyone, what about sort of happening?
Oh yeah, because we don't.
Come on!
This will be filling the multiplexes in no time.
No, it's the greatest love story ever told, set in a head.
But listen, let's just get to
hang
the
on a
end.
sec though, Carl. I don't. Yeah, you've got to tell us the end. I don't think you can let people listening
Come on. What's
hanging
the
on
end?
waiting for the film.
Just let your mouth talk.
Right. So
Seriously.
what I said was maybe what happens is his brain is more powerful than hers.
Right. How is there power? Why is there no power involved?
What I mean is her brain was running the rest of her body.
Now he's
His
taken
brain,
over.
that gets more powerful and overrules her body.
Okay.
Oh my
And
word!
fancies Leslie.
So it's a lesbian
hold on,
film.
this is building up to a lesbian love. So what?
That took a
It's
turn.
trendy, innit, that? So just
Oh my word!
This just confirms for me that you and Carl are a lot alike. In the way that you think.
It's building up to a lesbian love. So what the?
well, it's
what?
trendy, innit, that? So just have a bit of that at the end, and
So hold on. So he
trendy,
overpowers
that.
her. So she is now a lesbian. What's Leslie getting out of this? Why does Leslie think? Hold on. Why is my
Because-
dead lover's wife coming on to me?
because this is what I'm saying to you: it's relationships. It's the love of two brains.
Right. Okay. Again, can anyone
a
out there? Can we
strapline.
make that into it? That's a quote. The relationships is a love of two brains.
Well, it's
now he's got something there. He's got something there. But my point is this: why is Leslie suddenly turned lesbian?
Because she loves the brain.
But does she know this is Clive Warren?
Rebecca will say something now and again, like, "Oh, I like me.
Minge.
I like my food done like this or whatever." And it's all about Dave
I like
likes
my food cooked. Wait a minute, Clive Warren on this food cooked.
Yeah, I'm in two minds about this bacon.
Yeah,
What
I'm
I
going
mean
to turn
is
into a lesbian.
people.
Shredded wheat.
People like what they like,
Stupid.
and it's the same way. Like I've said
Yeah,
to you
their
before,
movie
with
sucks.
someone who's been going out with a woman, and then is found out that she's got a twin sister, and they divorce that first twin and go out with the other twin. It's all the
That
same.
would
You're
never
after the same
happen.
thing.
Never.
aren't you?
It has
When a
happened.
cat dies, you buy another one. It's the same thing. You want that same.
Yeah, but you
love
don't
for
necessarily switch your sexual orientation. In the case of your twin scenario, they both look the same.
Yeah. Has there ever been one where it's twin boy and girl? Go, well, I was going out with her, but I mean, he looks a bit like her.
Yeah. I loved boobs, now I like cock.
This is your problem. You don't know anything. And this theory about if your mouth talks enough, the brain will kick in soon. It hasn't.
No, he was on to a good movie. Damn it, you guys ruined it.
That was 15 golden minutes, okay?
Yeah,
You guys
that was
could have had
great.
something.
That
You
was
could have had a
absolutely
blockbuster
fantastic.
movie out the gate making millions.
And either way, he made this podcast episode, so that was a great freaking story.
It's enough. The brain will kick in soon. It hasn't. Oh, chimpanzee, that is raining down again.
I was like, wait, what?
Extracts from his famous diary. Box jellyfish, crocodiles, snakes, blue ring octopus, red-black spiders, funnel web spiders, great white sharks. Just some of the reasons that put me off going to Australia. Every creature is bigger and angrier than anywhere else on the world. I put it down to two things. One, it could either be because spiders and snakes and the like normally hide under rocks. The Earth is one big rock. Australia's at the bottom of the big rock, and they're trying to hide under it.
Okay.
It's just thinking about it, thinking about where spiders go and that works, doesn't it?
No.
Why does
No.
it work like
Because
a
there's
rock?
no
Nope.
real upside down and bottom of the earth, is it? It's all relative to what? It's relative to what? A map that you saw.
Well, it's a coincidence, isn't it?
No, okay, read on.
Read on,
A
he
lot of
said.
people go camping in Australia, which I think's mental. If I was to fly all that way, I'd want a decent bed. Plus, I wouldn't be camping in a place where there are killer spiders wandering around.
I agree.
I've only been camping a few times, and each time I was glad when it was over. The last time was last year in Lyme Regis.
Yeah.
When did you go camping in Lyme Regis?
Last year. It's all right, Lyme Regis, but it was all a bit of a nightmare because I was going with my mate, and he said he knew someone who knew someone who had a bit of land in the garden.
We had a bit of land in the garden.
What's the point, though, innit? You know, what's the point of camping in someone's garden where there's a sort of like a spa down the road and like a pub?
No, because you're by the sea, aren't you? It's getting away from it all, seeing the world.
It's not if you're in someone's front garden.
No, back.
Oh, sorry.
Well, there's even less to see except 3 fences.
No, but it's private, isn't it? So the thing is, he said, "Oh, it's a great garden. The owners are away, and there's a toilet, an outside toilet that they have
Getting
for like
away
when
from
they
it.
have
Oh,
parties
he
and
sold
stuff."
then.
So we get
There's a
there,
good
and this lad
toilet
who
situation.
knew about this bit of land,
Someone's back garden.
well, said, "Oh, you can't use it. They haven't gone on holiday."
So now you're stuck in the middle of a big civilised conurbation called Lyme Regis. How are you going to survive?
Well, we ended up just sort of keeping on the beach. But
Did you pitch your tent on the beach?
put the tent on the beach. We found somewhere where there was a load of rubbish, so we thought,
nice.
That's the place to go,
Oh,
yeah.
lovely.
No,
A
but
municipal tip.
What was it? Was it chemical waste or just like...
Oh
you know,
my
coke
God.
and
Syringes.
stuff.
Oh!
But listen, though,
Baby
you've got to
diapers.
think
Yeah,
about that.
nice.
Rusty? What's with rusty?
If there's rubbish there, it means it was a good place to camp,
Why?
Why?
because other people have camped there.
Right.
So that's how you've got to look at it. It's a way. That's like a little tip of.
So you could have slept
first
in a
thing-
public lavatory.
Yeah. This one's nice. What? It's covered in shit. Means other people have had a shit here.
Welcome to our 5-star hotel. You'll notice vomit over all the fucking walls.
So that means people have had a good time here. They got right pissed up and threw their lungs up.
So that's where we put down the tent. We put down the tent there, and then what was annoying is
he puts down the tent.
we what's the name? We
It was already up.
He
It
was
carried
already
it all the way
carried it all
from
the way
London.
there, and they went, let's pack it down.
the weird thing was, as soon as we set up, some other people turned up.
Oh, that's all the rubbish tip. Holiday makers,
They started setting up their tents. And,
Yeah. No, look, there's some nappies over there.
Yeah.
Nearer the nappies.
and they offered us some sausages.
All right.
My mate said, "Oh, ignore them. That's like code for swingers."
What?
What? So there were some people cooking some sausages,
Yeah.
saying, "Would you like the sausages? We've made too much." And you
It's
said,
just
"No,
that
that's
thing,
code
don't
for
talk
swingers."
to
God, you want some of
strangers.
my
It's like, we want to get away
sausage?
from it all.
If he asks like that, I am not even gonna respond. But if we're out, yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna take one. I'm sorry.
I am weird about
love
meat,
sausages.
and especially cooking. And if I don't know you and I don't trust you, I can't eat the meat that you cook because I can't trust that you've cooked it all the way.
I'll split it open. I'll check it out. Sausages aren't hard to check out.
I guess so, but what if he's getting dark on the beach and you can't see?
I'll shine my flashlight on it. I want that sausage, man.
Here it's more pineapples are like signs of swingers. Like I've been told that I have to be worried if I buy a pineapple. If you have a pineapple and you put it in your cart, that means you're offering that you're a swinger
Wait, what?
to the people around you. I've heard it.
The hell?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's weird. I've never known that. I never knew that. I don't know why you know it.
I wish I didn't.
And
but-
you
It's
said,
just
"No,
that
that's
thing,
code
don't
for
talk
swinging."
to strangers. It's like we want to get away from it all.
Yeah.
We don't want someone, it starts off with sausages, doesn't it? And then before you know it,
But what do these people look like?
they were about 45.
Who are they? There,
A man and a woman.
a man and a woman. So what was in it for the bloke?
Some
Why
people
did
like
she
that,
have
don't
such a lumpy butt?
No, I
I
mean,
don't know.
you say, right, I want the bald one, love. If it's like wife swapping, shouldn't one of you be a wife?
No, but I don't know all the rules and that. But
He's just got a real thing for fucking oranges.
and we didn't want any sausages anyway, so we just sort of
I
said,
don't believe sausages is a
Is a
code for
code for
swingers. Because eventually, how many times do they give someone sausages and they go, "Well, get your pants off," and they go, "Well, we just have some sausages." They go, "Oh, this isn't working, this code."
But
We
why
need
would
a better
they be,
code.
This is
why
not
would we
working.
be being offered sausages?
Because they're nice people and they're making sausages.
Right?
Makes you wonder.
We don't. Let's not trust
Makes
these
you
people. Let's move our
wonder.
tent nearer to the corpse.
So yeah, that was the camping.
September 30th. Going away with Suzanne's mum and dad. We're meeting them at Madeira Airport as they're flying in from Manchester. The plane was full and I had a headache. There was a baby sat behind us that was crying its eyes out for the whole flight. The mother of it said it was upset because its ears were hurting. So were mine.
That's something you write in your diary and you don't say out loud. His ears are hurting.
So were
Mine too.
We went to try and find a supermarket. Suzanne's man was having a go at her dad because he didn't have a shirt on. She said he looks a mess and is embarrassed to be seen.
What in the
It's their ruby
world?
anniversary tomorrow.
He didn't have his shirt on.
That's why we went away.
Oh yeah.
I bought a fan to put in our room to drown out the sound of the mopeds. I've heard Wayne Rooney does the same thing with a vacuum cleaner. What?
If you've just got a noise that's constant,
Yeah, but
it makes you
can't-
nod off.
Yeah, a vacuum
do
cleaner.
a vacuum
the
cleaner,
background noise. So all you've got is like, if it's a vac, it's just, and if that's constant for like all night, you just nod
People
off.
next door going, they've got their vacuum cleaner on again. But poke the chickens.
That's how nuclear wars start.
Yeah, but the vacuum cleaner's gonna explode.
Doesn't work.
We watch
Earplugs, drown out everything.
I've tried them. I didn't like it, did I?
Why not?
Because I could hear my heartbeat.
I can hear my heartbeat. I know what he's talking about.
Fair.
Oh, you're such a strange little creature.
Didn't do much this morning. Just sat by the pool, saving insects that flew into it.
I'm gonna die like fucking Noah. That's crazy. Nothing good.
How were you saving them? Did you wait for them to hit the water, then fish them out, or you grabbed them in the air?
Stuck my finger on the top. They grabbed on, lifted it off.
And what, when it, like some sort of
I've done that.
insect lifeguard, you'd see someone landing and you'd go, right, that's me, dun, 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 and you'd go in there.
But it's hard to turn a sort of a blind eye to stuff like that, because you know that's something, you know, you're witnessing death. And if you can save something, you do, don't you? You do your bit.
Aww.
And at night, I'd sort of think, have they learnt the lesson, or will they be back, and will they be dead tomorrow? But if they can get an extra day, I've done my bit. I can't do more than that.
I've saved them from a pool, dude, but I have never stayed up at night in my bed thinking.
Thought about they're probably going back in the pool.
Did they learn their lesson,
and
or
I
are they
won't be
back
there.
in that damn pool right now?
Tomorrow, but if they can get an extra day, I've done my bit. I can't do more than that. I'm on holiday. Do your bit. I'm lucky enough to see the world. Do your bit.
I love it.
I did my bit.
I love it. I love it. I love the fact that he was running around saving flies and things.
It's just something. There's something so sort of.
Meanwhile, an old lady drowned.
Yeah.
Saving a beetle.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He's so sweet. That showed me a different side of Karl, and I like it. I like it a lot.
No, I agree. And you're like, oh, you have a lot of similarities to Karl, and I agree. I have a few.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people probably do, but nobody has all of them.
Yeah.
Like, he is the most unique person.
He
man.
definitely is unique. The thought process, you don't know where it's going to go. And another lesson learned for me, I will never look up anything that has anything to do with the title of the show because I have no idea what to expect.
Yeah, right?
I was like, I'm
Lord.
preparing myself. I'm going to know what they're talking about. Nope.
By them
not at
making
all.
fun of him that whole time, I felt like we were being made fun of as
Yeah,
well.
I
A
felt
little
attacked.
bit.
I felt personally attacked.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's what I get. That's what I get for trying to one-up myself in this thing.
Like, you know Clive Warren, right? Oh, yeah, I know him well. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know exactly who he is.
I'm like, yeah, so do I.
You
I
have
looked
no
him up.
idea who he is.
Looked him up. We're idiots.
Now, Clive Owen. I know who that is for sure. I don't
Wasn't
know.
he in that movie with Natalie Portman? She was like a stripper or something.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what movie that's called, though.
I forget the name. Anyways.
I feel like he
Moving
was in
on.
a movie with Julia Roberts, too. But I could be wrong.
You just keep talking about how handsome he is. I figured I'd bring up, a good-looking woman. Kind of even the odds.
Oh, so you don't even know if he was in a movie with Natalie Portman?
Pretty sure he was.
Well,
yeah.
now I know your
Pretty
type.
positive.
Now I know your type. You brought up Natalie Portman. That's pretty...
Hopefully after being married for 18
interesting.
years, you know my type.
It's me. Duh.
All right. And Natalie Portman? No, maybe not.
I'm about to break immersion.
Maybe so.
Put my fist right there. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. You
Everybody
guys.
keeps talking like, oh, Jess has another hall pass. Add another hall pass to Jess's list. Like, where the hell are my hall passes?
They're talking about the people that we react to. You can't just make up a random one. They're seeing my reaction to this person, so they're like, give her the hall pass. But you
Hey,
don't
play
ever...
that clip of Clive Owens and Natalie Portman real quick.
Let's react to it.
Yeah, right.
So, do you think this movie will ever happen? Do you think somebody's
hope
going to
so.
watch this and in real time and be like, you know what? This has been slept on for this whole time.
I really do think with some tweaking and everything like that you could take a concept for a movie that Karl has and you could make it into something. You really could.
I think you could make this into a movie. I feel like you could either go idle hands with it, where it's like super spoofy and just weird.
He turned you a little bit on that idea of it taking a dark twist, huh?
He
or
does. Or you could just go like super like I don't know. The way that the scene that played out in the funeral, I feel like that could have made, like, that's going to be the premise. Like, keep going on that kind of thing. Like, don't take it too seriously.
It could be a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, but that would make it turn dark. I'm trying to keep it lighthearted. I want to keep it lighthearted. I don't want to go towards
Not all the Black Mirror episodes were dark.
They were all pretty freaky. I don't know. I don't know what episodes you were watching, but all of them
they kind of were, yeah.
Twilight Zone stuff, you know.
Yeah, but still, it could either be a Black Mirror episode or a love story, or I don't know, like I don't even know. It could be an action movie because he dies. You do this operation. Turns out he was a fucking spy.
Yeah, and then you have like, to go complete
moves
his
and stuff, and you have to complete his mission.
I like it. They could do so much with this. They could do a lot more than turning her into a lesbian, to be honest.
Be the next James Bond movie.
Yeah, it could
except
be.
James Bond dies right at the beginning, and half his brain gets transplanted.
And then now his
boom.
Wife takes over his
No, people
job.
would be so pissed about that. All right.
Karl Pilkington Productions.
Look at what we've.
This show is awesome though because it does make me think about stuff that I never thought that I would think about.
Yeah,
so
true.
I like that. You know, on to the next one.
We were like, I wish Mike would stop overthinking everything. I'm like, but it's fun. I'm just having fun with it.
Yeah.
Like, I hope you know that I'm just having fun with it, not seriously overthinking it.
Yeah.
But I like going on these stupid trains of thought that lead nowhere.
Sometimes you need to just
enjoyment.
Yeah, have fun with it.
That's it. I'm glad to be back with season 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you next week for episode 2.
Bye, friends.
Peace.